performance. Brought to you by Merc Cruiser, the only logical choice.
If your passion happens to be high-performance automobiles, well, you'd never think of taking your car into a normal dealership to have any type of specialty work done to it. Well, the same goes for high-performance boats, where specialty rigging and mechanical expertise is essential to making your boat go fast across the water. But very few shops can actually handle this type of detail work. But there's one very capable company known as Team Hot Knots that can take a boat to its full potential.
In recent years, there's been a tremendous interest in poker runs and the offshore thoroughbreds that participate in them. But finding a good facility that can service these hybrids can be difficult. So we talked with Harold Serra, the founder of Team Hot Knots in Aurelia, to see how he was attracted to the business of servicing these specialized craft.
Well, the high-performance boats needed a whole different way of looking at them. A lot of the marinas, though they may be very good marinas and they can do good service work, they don't have the experience it takes to work on a performance boat. And it's not necessarily their fault, they just don't get a lot of them to work on, so they don't spend the time and the money that it takes to do it. But if you really love that sort of stuff, then you get involved with it.
And involvement for Harold and Team Hot Knots translates into putting all the right equipment together. All the sophisticated tools and computers to provide for a truly full-service performance facility. Team Hot Knots has the latest in technology to diagnose lower units, but more importantly, they've also got the people that can coax the maximum horsepower and performance from engines and hulls.
Too expensive, too far to go down to the States where all the knowledge is. So you start doing it up here. So you slowly gather a group, because there's lots of people that have the knowledge, but it's like a one-man shop, and so you slowly gather, you put everything together, you put all the buildings together, the land, all the right equipment, but the only thing you need is a team of people that have all the experience. No one person has it all, but you get 10, 20, 30, 40 people together that all have the same interest, the same loves. One of them is going to have an answer.
One of the things we were pleased to learn is the degree of importance that Team Hot Knots places on safety. In fact, if you ask for another 10 miles an hour from a boat that won't safely handle it, you won't get the work done here.
I probably could do it, but I probably wouldn't do it. Because if the boat is already at its basic maximum, going 10 miles an hour faster is probably going to end up killing you. And that's not good for business. I don't want to lose a customer that way. But just keeping the plugs fresh, changing the oil, making sure there's enough fresh air getting into the engine compartment. How many times people say they lift their hatch because the boat runs better, but yet you tell them to put some more air vents in and they go, why? Leave the hatch down. It was designed to run down, not up. And put the air in it. The electronics will run cooler. Again, it's safer. Okay? It takes air and throws it out. Okay? Brings in more fresh air.
But cruisers and family runabouts also have particular service requirements.
We started out at the high performance. We really love the high performance. There's a lot of fun in it. There's a lot of special service that needs to be done. And what we've learned is what we're trying to portray across to the family boater now. We can rebuild any stern drive all the way from the high performance to the Speedmaster 6, all the way down to the Alpha, the OMC, etc. We even do a Blackhawk. Our propeller program is quite unique. We have it's quite a simple program. You have almost like a rental program. A technician that will actually go out with them, and if he wants to test different propellers with the technician, he'll bring his radar gun with him and give him a full scope of what's happening. So now what he can do is try a whole bunch of different types of propellers without purchasing them and just rent them. And once he found one that he likes, the rental fee comes off the price of the prop.
As you can see, there's more than meets the eye when it comes to pulling together all the details that make high-performance boats like these run not only well, but safely. Team Hot Knots clearly has the expertise and the ability to make your rig really perform well. And they love what they're trained for, putting their customers out front. We'll see you on the water.
Don't go away. The Sea Ray 440 is next.